All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Junkies. Let's talk about She-Hulk. All right. Welcome back to another episode. Appreciate everyone tuning in. It's me, Ken, your four-color brother, back again with another episode of Pop Culture Junkies. Today I want to talk about She-Hulk. I've been enjoying the series. Let's start off with that. If you watched my previous episode, you know I'm a huge She-Hulk fan. She-Hulk is up to episode 3 and doing great, in my opinion. It's a fantastic show. It's perfect to the character. It's perfect to her previous comic runs. Anyone who wanted a comic-accurate She-Hulk show, this is it. Remember that when you hear complaints. Like, most of those people don't know a thing about She-Hulk, and so they're the same people complaining about how they change things for the MCU. But this show is pretty comic accurate to what She-Hulk is and has always been. We're up to episode 3 in She-Hulk. There's been a lot of outrage after the last episode. I think this is ridiculous, but it keeps popping up, so I'm going to do an episode about it. I think episode 3 was brilliant. They pulled a B-Rabbit on all the haters. You guys remember B-Rabbit? Remember Mom Spaghetti and all that? He went up against Papa Doc from Free World in that battle rap challenge. And what'd he do? Took all the shit people knew Papa Doc was going to say about him, and he said it first. And he let them know that he didn't give a fuck. She-Hulk episode 3 did exactly that to a good chunk of the haters. All that MCU, why do we need women heroes? Why is she better than Hulk? Why doesn't she have uncontrollable rage? Why? Outrage. Like, they took all that. They took it and threw it out there. They knew these guys were going to pull this shit. No matter the quality of the show, no matter the plot, the storyline, the CGI, they knew this was coming, and it was hilarious to see it in episode 3. You have to realize they filmed the show 6 months or a year or more ago. They knew these weak-ass arguments were coming, and they made it a plot point to dismiss and let the haters know they were moving the fuck along. Ain't nobody got time for that shit anymore. It was a brilliant move. When you continue to sound like the hate-mongering, misogynistic character on a comedy show, it's probably time to change your approach, guys. F the free world. I'm Team B-Rabbit and She-Hulk over here, son. In all seriousness, I read a great take on this that I'm going to paraphrase for you all here. So we've seen studies that show in times of strife, our media changes to show heroes and larger-than-life figures who do the right thing. People mad about She-Hulk aren't mad specifically because she's a woman. They're mad in a hard-to-define way because they feel their importance and personal power have slipped in a way that they can't define, and it makes them viscerally angry. The world has to be win or lose for them. It can't be one where we all win for these people. Someone has to lose for them to win. And if someone else is winning, then it means they have to be losing. They aren't people who want to see a high tide lift all the boats. They're mad they can't see themselves in the hero's shoes and imagine how they would do the same thing. Or appreciate that someone would do something that they wouldn't, maybe. They're worried the person She-Hulk is punching or laughing at is the person they most identify with, the one you aren't supposed to like. They're not mad She-Hulk is stronger than a man. They're worried that She-Hulk being as strong as her male counterparts makes it hard to see themselves as the hero. If you're identifying more with the villains and that bothers you, the problem isn't the story, guys. The problem is you. Take some time, reflect, and decide who you really want to be. I'm not even going to get into the twerking part. Let's just say post-credit scene, she twerks with Megan Thee Stallion. The one thing I'm going to say about it is none of you motherfuckers had a problem with Star-Lord in an actual movie having a dance-off. So if you're okay with the guy having a dance-off as part of the film, shut the fuck up about twerking in the credits. Don't want to get too much more into it. Just want to give some feedback on it. This is how I feel about the show. I love the show. I'm glad it's a hit. I'm happy people are enjoying it. I think she's a great character, and I love what they're doing with her on the screen. I think all of you should check it out. If you like this content, remember to hit like, remember to hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side.